When it comes to your current job, do you think you will be able to hang on to it up until the day you choose to retire?
A lot of people end up changing their careers more than once, and not necessarily by choice, but because the industry suffers. Is that the key, Jeff Maher? If we win the lotto, then we don't have to worry about it at all?
Well, that was my question to you. Is this your plan?
Yes.
Do you plan on winning Powerball?
Yep.
Because it's probably not going to happen.
Oh.
So unless you want to take a risk in an industry that may or may not stick around for the next several decades, you may want to consider a career that society needs to thrive and survive. And Yahoo Education put together a list of those very careers that you should consider. Here they are at number 1, registered nurse. Projected job growth for the remainder of the decade is 26%, with 711,900 new job opportunities. Deb Hornell, a business and management consultant, says there will always be a need for personal care and medicine, no matter how sophisticated medicine gets. Coming in at number 2, police officer. Projected job growth is at 8%, more than 54,000 new jobs to come. Public safety is always high on the government's list of priorities, so the job will never be cut out by society, or worst case scenario, it will probably be the last to be cut out. Accountant, 16% projected job growth, 190,000 plus new positions. As long as there's a monetary system, there will be a need to keep track of income and expenses. Software developer, 30% job growth expected, 270,000 plus new jobs. Hornell says from the standpoint of technology, it's part of the foundation of our society, and so it will always be in demand. We love our iPhones, we love our PS3s and the PS4 to come. Elementary school teachers, 17% job growth, close to 250,000 jobs to come. There's a correlation between success in reading at the early grade level and high school graduation rates and college graduation rates, so teachers will always be needed and to a degree protected. So what are the benefits of being an elementary school teacher?
And I love being able to be 9 years old every year for the rest of my life. That's the best part to me. It's an amazing vacation schedule. As a first-year employee anywhere who gets 10 weeks off during the summer, a week off for Thanksgiving, 2 weeks off for Christmas, and a week off for spring break. You just can't beat that.
But of course there are cons with every job. That teacher went on to say that the pay can be difficult. Out-of-pocket expenses for the classroom is something a lot of parents don't think about. These teachers are spending their own money on your kids in the classroom for props, food, demos for the children, and you take home a lot of work with you. She talked about the vacation time, which is great, all that time off during the summer, but when you are in the midst of the school year, you're doing a lot of work from home. I was looking at that list just trying to think of what my fallback might be. I trained with the CHP last week.
I knew it.
I did pretty well. So police officer could be an option.
Anger issues, though, if we recall.
Right.
I went a little nuts with the baton.
Oh,
yes.
just a little.
Yeah.
Just a little.
You know, you had nurses at the top of the list, and the problem is, if you talk to young people, it's hard to get into colleges that have nursing programs.
Right.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, and the medical field can be difficult to get into, but I guess once you land that job, it is going to sustain you for a very long time.
Sure. Yeah, and with teachers, if you choose to take that 10-month salary, you have to plan carefully during those summer months if you don't teach summer school.
Yeah, well, you know that better than anybody.
Yeah, I was a substitute teacher before I got into this business, and my dad's a teacher, so yeah. I spent some time in the classroom.
Thank you, Jeff.
Sure.